Well, if you're concerned about your spending, you certainly are not alone, especially given that study that we just heard. Lots of us feeling the impact of inflation, which is why some people are trying out a brand new challenge. Maybe you've seen it or heard of it on TikTok. It's called a no-buy month. No buy month. So financial planner Greg Merced joining us in studio this morning. You also happen to be the CEO of Busy Kid, which is an incredibly wonderful app to teach your kids about managing money. So good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, so first of all, let's just get the foundation out of the way. Explain to us what exactly is a no buy month, because it doesn't mean zero spending.
It's not zero spending, it's just depressing. You can't do any of the fun stuff anymore is what it is. It's like pumping the brakes on all the stuff that you don't really need, but you like. Okay. And so that's really what it is. It's a challenge to kind of do that and stop.
Is it fair to say it's a needs versus wants?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. And it's an amazing thing. We actually did this, like, I guess before it was cool, a few months ago. We called it Slim September at our house, We tried to slim it back to just the basics. And it was amazing how much money we saved. Like, it was kind of embarrassing, actually.
Yeah. So, well, let's talk about where you start. I mean, should you be looking at your budget, or should you be looking at your habits, or maybe a little bit of both?
So I think you should be looking mainly at your habits, okay? For us, it was eating out, fast food, like that was a big category.
Right.
And then it was the Amazon category. It was like so much stuff was in the Amazon category. And you know, this one click kind of bam, 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 you can buy stuff so easy, it makes it easy to spend money and blow it, right?
And it comes right to your door, and it is too simple to blow the money. You know, the other thing I want to talk about is what I've heard called the FOMO spending, fear of missing out spending, and you just have to have the latest thing.
Yes.
You know, and I feel like a lot of times when we impulse buy, there's a dopamine fix with that. So,
I think you're right.
You know, I know you're a financial planner, but there's a psychological component to all this too.
I confessed to you just a minute ago, I bought 3 ties in the last 4 days. I don't know what the deal is, but there is a dopamine effect to it, and you got to control it. Really try.
Well, ironically, you're not even wearing one of those ties today.
I know, I should have. That's not very smart.
All right, let's talk about where we start, because I think a lot of people hear this and say no buy, and like any fad diet, you go in with the best intentions, and maybe it lasts for a little bit, but it is really hard to stick to it. So where can we start so we can be successful?
I think you start by tracking it, okay? Just being aware of what's going on. And that transparency, especially with your family, is going to rub off. And all of a sudden, if you decide, okay, we got to do this and we got to slim back on things, we got to be, if you could be transparent about that, everybody's going to be on the same page, and you're going to really make some progress, and you're going to realize, wow, we really need to work in this area.
And then help us understand the division between need and want, because sometimes I feel like I really need those Doritos or those brand new shoes, right? But
everything's a need, right?
Help us make those decisions.
I think it's like the very basics in life, right? It's like shelter, food, kind of like groceries, okay?
Yeah.
I think we can save a lot of money by making dinner, making food, instead of just buying it.
Okay.
Like I said, that category was a killer for us. And, you know, the basics, power, you know, water, those kinds of things. But everything else is kind of up for grabs.
And is it important to at least give yourself a little bit of a reward?
Yes, you have to be a little bit, or you're going to go into depression. You know,
you can't be masochistic about it.
So don't get too extreme, but use this as like a jump start. Okay? A jump start to a balanced financial approach.
I love it.
If you can do a balanced financial approach where you earn money and then you save and invest a little bit, and then you share with something you care about, and then you spend, that's something that you can continue for your entire life. And that's really where you want to get. So use it as a jump start.
All right, Greg Merced, thank you for talking finances and a little psychology with us today.
There you go.
Appreciate you.
Thanks.